Today I have a cigar that I've really been wanting to try. I hear it's, I've never had this brand before. The shopkeeper and everywhere I look, they say that this is the strongest cigar out there, or used to be the strongest cigar. The guy who owns my local store said it used to be his favorite because it used to be so powerful and it would overpower any other cigar. But he said they changed the blend a bit and it's still powerful, but not as much as it used to be. But I've heard a lot of good things about this. This is Joya de Nicaragua, Antano, 1970. Came out 2002. It was made to try to resemble the original from 1970. Really nice. Doesn't come in cellophane. I prefer that. It's got a really nice color. I mean, you can tell it's built very nicely. It's got a double cap on it, very nicely placed. Everything is real neat. Really nice band embossed. It has the 3 tobacco leaves that Joya de Nicaragua has. This is my first Joya de Nicaragua. This is in the I believe this is the Alisado size, 6x52, like kind of like your Toro. It has a slight box press. It's a little bit rectangular, and it's advertised as full body. It has Havana Criollo seed throughout. It's a Nicaraguan Puro, and a Colorado wrapper. It's a beautiful day today. There's no wind. It's nice and sunny, and it's not humid out. So I'm gonna use a yellow flame lighter. I got a new lighter, a Colibri. That's a yellow flame, so I'll be using this today. Take my time. You should only use the blue flame torch when there's a lot of wind and you're outside or you just have no time. But if you can spare the time, and if you don't have matches, you try to use a yellow flame. If it's butane, not gas. Never use gas. Smells great. These cost around $6 to $7 each. Maybe a little bit more. And it died on me. So, one second, I think we have a torch lighter in here. My yellow flame ran out of juice, and it is a little bit windy, so it's taking a bit too long. Lots of strength right off the bat, I can tell you that. Lots of thick smoke, I love that. It shows its quality. Lots of nice thick smoke. And I'm getting some earth notes here. A bit of spice. A little bit of pepper. Not a lot of pepper, which is surprises me because I thought this would be like a pepper bomb. Great smoke output, nice and thick. It's like chewy smoke. It's like you could bite it. It fills the mouth. It's full body, but it's so smooth. it's like an easygoing full body, if that makes sense. It's like the smoke, its quality is so good. It's so thick and full and easygoing, the smoke itself, that it doesn't really feel like a full body. You're getting full flavor, that's for sure, but it's not bitter or harsh in any way. It's not like a typical full body that just knocks you on your ass. This one is very easygoing. The smoke is real smooth, real thick. But it does have a really potent flavors. Huge leather burst right there. A big burst of leather flavor. Like a new wallet or a new belt. Definitely has leather. Really pleasant. I've never noticed the leather so strong in a cigar before. But this one I can really say leather's like a, at least now it's a mainstay here. Real strong, the leather. Really pleasant. I've been looking a long time to see a cigar that has like a leather as a main note. A lot of cigars have it like in the back, like hints of leather. But this is like, right now it's the main note is leather in this. The peppers died down a lot, but it's still a little bit spicy. And like I said, I mean, I guess it's full body, but it doesn't feel like full body because the smoke is so perfect, so smooth. You guys can see how perfect the smoke is. Thick. The secondhand smoke is aromatic. It smells amazing. This has been in my box since I posted that video, the February sampler. Joya de Nicaragua, by the way, is the oldest tobacco company in Nicaragua. They are the first of Nicaragua. I should have tried this a long time ago. This is great. And I hear it gets even better towards the end, so I'm gonna smoke it throughout. Yeah, very good cigar. I'm glad I bought it. Very complex, premium cigar. Real nice. I wouldn't expect any less from these guys, and they delivered. I always tell people, there's so much hype for Cuba and even Dominican Republic, but in the end, I think Nicaragua is king for cigars. All my favorite cigars are all from Nicaragua, except for a few like that are Dominican. And I have had one or two Cubans, you know, Montecristos and Roma y Julieta. But in the end, I think Nicaragua for me is the best. My favorite region for tobacco. Great cigar. I mean, it's full body, but I'm not getting any nastiness. No build-up in the mouth that's unpleasant or anything like that. No burnt paper feeling at all. Tastes really nice. The draw is just about perfect too. It's loose but not too loose. And the smoke is airy, but when it goes in your mouth it like expands and multiplies. Great flavor in this stick. If it stays like this, and this will I'll probably get more of these for sure. Great cigar. It's so clean. The wrapper, whoever rolled it, I mean, perfect. The seams are immaculate. No gaps, no holes, No tears, no nothing like that. The cap has been placed on, I mean, perfectly. Great craftsmanship with this. Very nice band too. Simple but, you know, elegant. Embossed, real nice. The slight box press is a nice touch as well. The Colorado wrapper gives it a very nice color. Like a slightly reddish. Real nice. And the cigar smells great, pre-lit. Even the aroma, the secondhand smoke, smells great. Real smooth wrapper. Great cigar. The band is also loose, which is perfect. That means it'll come out nice and neat without tearing anything. That means that the glue didn't seep through and get onto the wrapper, which is terrible. That's sloppy work. This I can just rip off right now if I wanted to. You can see how loose it is. That's a good feature. That means they put a perfect amount. You can see it's perfectly aligned. So they actually went and took their time and made sure they aligned it perfectly, and they put a perfect amount of glue. So a lot of love and care went into this cigar, and that I appreciate that a lot. I don't like it when, you know, I mean, it's not a big deal, but when, you know, it's not aligned and they just throw glue on there and then it gets stuck to the wrapper, you take it off, it takes a chunk of the wrapper with it, or, I mean, you know, these guys, you can tell right off the bat, a lot of attention to detail. This is probably the neatest cigar I've ever seen. I mean, it's perfect. I wish you guys could see the seams. I mean, just uniform, neat, everything is, you know, nice and tight, perfect. The way they put the wrapper, everything, like the way they put the cap, perfect cigar in construction, 10 out of 10. There's not one flaw in how this was rolled at all. And strangely enough, when I go to smoke it, it smells like it's still like pre-lit, like I haven't lit it, like when it's resting in your humidor, and it just smells really nice. Usually that leaves when you light it, but I'm still getting that from this. See, a great amount of smoke. That shows quality. It's really annoying when it only gives off a tiny bit, and it's real airy, and it doesn't have a density in it. It's real, you know, it's just like vapor. I like it when it's nice and thick, and that shows it's a good cigar. And this definitely has that. So far, I'm loving this cigar. Great, great stick. It's definitely not your typical full body, and I kind of see why my friend who owns the store said that it's not as strong as it used to be. I never had the original, but this definitely isn't the strongest cigar in the market. I can tell you right off the bat, this isn't a powerhouse. It's not super strong. It's to me, it doesn't even feel like full body. To me, it feels medium, maybe medium to full. But I can tell you a couple cigars right off the bat that are way stronger than this, at least in body. I can tell you the VSG, Maximus, Julius Caesar, and a ton of other cigars. Don Carlos by Arturo Fuente. Those are all a good amount stronger than this, at least in the body. Alright guys, amazing cigar. You guys can see how perfect the smoke is, nice and thick, has a body to it, real rich, delicious cigar, complex flavors, no harshness at all. Great cigar, perfect construction, very nice band, comes off perfectly like it should. A lot of attention to detail these guys put in this. Great cigar. I'll do a part 2. Till next time guys.